need a break. Is that what you want to say after completing a creative project? Is creative burnout a thing for you right now? How do you handle it? Stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Hope Weinstein. I'm the author of The Creative Toolbox, a practical guide to discovering and using your creativity. And I love helping people as they navigate their creative journeys. When your creative project is complete, it can be such an amazing feeling of accomplishment. And sometimes you're feeling ready to work on another idea or project right away. And then there are those other times when your creative neurons refuse to fire again. You are done. And during those times when your creativity is in the toilet, maybe you're thinking, but I love to create. How will I ever come up with anything to create ever again? When this happens, rest assured, you're not alone. This happens to everyone who loves to create at some point during their pursuits. Everyone periodically needs a break to restore and rebalance before working on developing a new idea. This requires stepping away from your creative activities and expectations. This feeling can come on seemingly out of the blue in some cases, and in other situations, it comes at a time when the need for a break seems to make more logical sense. Maybe you have communicated all you can possibly say at the moment through your projects, and there's a need for a natural break until you've had enough time to recharge and develop more content to convey through your work. Regardless of the situation, your intuition is alerting you that it is time to step out of your inner creative world and allow yourself time to be immersed in the outside world and what exists outside yourself. What does immersion in the outside world look like? Well, these are periods of time when you may benefit from spending more time with others rather than by yourself. You may feel a strong need to travel. Whether on short day trips or longer distant travel, you might spend time with others by doing some volunteer work or getting involved in activities in your community. Maybe you want to earn a little extra money at this time, so you get a part-time job doing something that isn't very mentally stimulating, so your mind gets the rest it needs. How much time you need to spend around others involved in less creative activities is really going to be different for each individual. But it is likely that when you have had your fill of this involvement, you will want to start creating again. Take me, for example. Years ago, I performed in many community theater productions. I was amazed at how many of my castmates could work on one production after another with no breaks in between. I knew that was not for me. I found that once I finished doing a production, I needed to spend as much time away from being on stage as I had spent working on a production. For all those years, when I was involved in theater, if I listened to my intuition and took that break between productions, I was ready to return to the next one, feeling refreshed and balanced. There may be times, though, when you have given yourself a much-needed break from creating, and you want to return to creating something, but you really have no idea what you would like to create next. Again, if this happens to you, you're in good company. Be patient with yourself. Don't put yourself down if you feel creatively blocked. Everyone experiences this at one time or another. To handle this experience in a more positive way, take time to look back on the moments in which you were able to create something you were passionate about. Pull out your paintings, read what you wrote, look at what you designed, revisit the feelings of inspiration you felt, and know that you will experience these exhilarating moments of creativity again. How do you restore and rebalance when you need a break from a creative pursuit? Comment down below. You never know who your comment may help. Well, that's it for now. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more creative tools. See you soon.